I felt it breathe down my neck. Something cold touched the base of my skull. It tasted like old coins and rust. My knuckles went white. I could not move. Only the sound of my own blood. Then a voice. Not mine. Low. Wet. Close. It said my name. There are 3 things I want you to hold. 1. Fear smells different. 2. The body remembers. 3. The mind is a dark house. They called it a possession. She was a young woman. She smelled like mothballs and rain. Her hands were small. They shook. Not from cold. From something else. Her eyes were not right. They rolled like sea foam. Her mouth moved. But no sound came. People first thought it was illness. A brain that quits. Or sleep that never ends. Doctors came. They taped wires to her skin. They spoke in quiet tones. They drew strange lines on paper. They pushed pills. She screamed at night. No pill stopped the screams. Then came the tests. MRI, EEG, blood, all red like flat maps. No storm in the brain. No fever. No infection. The scans were calm. But she wandered at night. She would stand at the window, stare at the black, smell the air, say things she did not know. People then did what people always do. They put a name on the fear. Demon. Spirit. Old hurt. They dressed the fear in robes. They read from old books. They said prayers. There is a science to this. Not the kind with machines. A slow kind. A study of bones. Of breath. Of small changes. Some of it we can measure. The muscles. The sweat. The heart. These betray us first. Fear makes the body move. It wakes the old parts. Parts that remember runs and fights. They do not know the word demon. They only know danger. But the mind is clever. It hides facts. It stitches new ones. A sliver of pain here. A memory there. Then a story grows. It says, "This is not me." It points to the cold. To the voice. To the taste of rust. We have seen this before. Look at Anneliese Michel. Germany. 1976, a girl who ate spiders to purge her sin. She drank her own urine from the floor. The doctors said it was epilepsy. They said it was psychosis. The church said it was 6 different demons. They performed 67 exorcisms in 10 months. She died weighing only 68 pounds. The autopsy report said malnutrition. A broken body. But if you listen to the audio tapes from that room, that does not sound like malnutrition. That sounds like something else. The science says her brain created the demons because she believed in them. The priests say the demons destroyed her because she fought them. Both sides watched her die. There is a thing in the body called suggestion. A simple word can change a heartbeat. And I can learn to see wrong. When a room names the fear listens. It takes the shape offered. If the room calls it demon, the fear wears horns. If the room calls it illness, the fear takes pills. The longer a story lives, the truer it becomes. Not in reality. In use. Like a song you hum until it is inside you. A voice will follow. I watched once. A father sat by a bed. His daughter mouthed prayers. He slammed a Bible on the wood. He begged. His voice broke like glass. "Get out," she said. No, it was the voice. The room got cold. The breath came from gaps in the wall. Her hair lifted like reeds. A smell came. Sour. Like milk gone wrong. What happened next is not holy. It is human. People pushed. They shouted. They touched. And they kept touching. The touch made marks. On the skin. On the mind. The girl began to mirror them. She took their fear. She returned it. There is a term in the lab. Mass psychogenic illness. A spread of symptoms. Without disease. It moves like rumor. Especially where fear rules. A group shares a body of worry. The body obeys. The priest called it battle. The doctors called it scan noise. Both had truth. Both had limits. There is also the old brain. The limbic. It keeps score. It remembers threat. It remembers touch. It remembers pain. A tape recorder will not catch it. An MRI might see some stir. But the limbic hides in small shifts. A tremor in a cheek. A cold in the chest. A blink late by half a second. So what is an exorcism? A fight? A cure? Maybe it is both. The rite calls the name out loud. It gathers attention. It focuses the fear. It gives the body a new map. When a community watches, when rituals repeat, something changes. The heart slows. The sweat eases. The voice fades. The body finds calm in the pattern. But sometimes the calm is not true. It is a pause. A borrowed sleep. The thing hides. It learns the pattern. It waits. In the attic, a moth flapped. It hit the window. It left a smear. Like a handprint. I wiped it with my thumb. It left dirt under my nail. And the smell stayed. Sometimes the science holds a map. Sometimes it does not. Either way, fear is alive. And it learns by listening. If you want to survive the next story, subscribe now. I upload every time the lights go out. Don't sleep with your window open.